Welcome to Pastor's Chat today. Well, we're looking at Psalm 76. We're in the second half of the book of Psalms. Now, when you remember the historical background to this psalm just jumps right out at you. And you can't help but think, well, I sure couldn't, of Psalm chapter 9, verse 10. Psalm 9:10 says, "And those that know your name will put their trust in you. For you, O Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you." Those who know your name will put their trust in you. Now remember, Asaph wrote the psalm, we believe, at the time when Hezekiah was king, Isaiah was the prophet. Sennacherib was the northern Assyrian king who had laid siege to the city of Jerusalem, and he was about to destroy it. There was no hope. There was no way that the armies of Jerusalem could defeat or fight against this horde of soldiers who had come from the north and were about to destroy them. There was nothing they could do. It was mission impossible for the people of Jerusalem, but they put their trust in the name of the Lord their God. Remember, Hezekiah took that letter that the king had written to him from telling him he better surrender. There was no hope, and he laid it out before the Lord at the temple. He prayed over it. He said, "Oh God, what am I going to do?" Isaiah was there encouraging him, and he put his trust in the Lord. And you know what God did? God sent an angel in one night and killed 185,000 Assyrian soldiers, and God delivered his people. He did the mission impossible. Why? Because God wants us to trust him. Now, listen to these first 6 verses of this chapter in lieu of that, and you will see how it fits so much to that verse when we know his name. In Judah, God is known. His name is great in Israel. And what is his name? His name is Elohim. He is Creator God. He made all things. He's before all things. He is the one who has put everything together. And of course, we know that that is in the person of Jesus Christ. By him, all things consist. His name is great in Israel. What is his name? His name is Jehovah, Yahweh, the God who led the nation of Israel out of Egypt and opened up the Red Sea, opened up the Jordan River. He's Jehovah Jireh, the Lord who provides. He's Jehovah Nissi, the Lord who is their banner, who goes before them. And the banner today, of course, is the banner of the cross. The cross of Jesus Christ is our victory. My friend, when you put your trust in his name, great things happen. In Judah is God known. His name is great in Israel. In Salem also is his tabernacle and his dwelling place in Zion. Why? There he broke the arrows of the bow, the shield and the sword of battle, Selah, in one night. You are more glorious and excellent than the mountains of prey. The stouthearted were plundered. They've sunk into their sleep, and none of the mighty men have found the use of their hands. At your rebuke, O God of Jacob, both the chariot and the horse were cast into a deep sleep. Now listen, God, at one word, at your rebuke, O God of Jacob. Now, who is Jacob? Oh, you remember who Jacob was. Jacob is one of the sons of Isaac, and Esau and Isaac, and Esau and Jacob were the twin sons of Isaac. And it was Jacob that God chose to have 12 sons, which become the 12 tribes of Israel. And he talks about, you look at the life of Jacob and you have to say, if God could be the God of Jacob, who messed up, his name means deceitful and deceiver. And my friend, when you know that he is the God of Jacob, you say, he can be my God. He can say a word and take care of the enemy. You can put your trust in him. I want to encourage you today, not only do you need to know God, you need to trust God. And when you know him, you can trust him. He's an awesome and a great God. He's more excellent and glorious than the mountains of prey. Trust him today. God bless you and you have a wonderful, wonderful day.